Call the honourable member for Hinkler, but before I do, I would remind those on my left that we will have no more standing orders for I call the honourable member for Hinkler.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is to the Treasurer. Can the Treasurer advise the House of any correspondence he has received that will assist the Parliament in its deliberations on the increase in the debt limit?
I call the honourable the Treasurer.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. I thank the member for Hinkler. I was kind of hoping that I would be asked this question by the Labor Party, and in particular the member for McMahon, because just before question time, a letter from the member for McMahon was sent to my office just before question time, and I read the letter. It's a very interesting letter. I read the letter, and it says the opposition also remains ready to vote for an increase in the debt limit to $500 billion if such an increase is supported by revised net debt figures in the mid-year economic fiscal update. I went, hang on, net debt figures. He couldn't have got net debt and gross debt wrong, could he? And I thought, oh, hang on, this is a shadow treasurer. I know Labor doesn't understand the difference between deficit and surplus. I know they don't know the difference between Rudd and Gillard, but I would think they would understand the difference between net and gross. And I read on. It said, I note that in Senate estimates, Senator Wong asked Dr Parkinson to provide an updated iteration of Table 8 of PFO showing projected net debt. I thought, well, I'd go to Table 8 of PFO and see what that is, and hang on, it's gross debt. It's gross debt. How did that happen? And then I thought, hang on, gross debt peaking at $370 billion. I said, but I still gave him the benefit of the doubt, because surely the shadow treasurer would know the difference between net debt and gross debt, given that this is such a significant issue for the Australian Parliament. And I read on, and it gets better. The latest figure in the forward estimates for net debt is $370 billion. I hope it isn't. I hope it isn't, because the latest estimate of net debt is $217 billion. No wonder they're concerned. No wonder they're concerned. You know what, Madam Speaker? I'm going to help the member for McMahon, because the last sentence of his letter says, given the importance of this as a national issue and debate, and in the interests of openness and transparency, I will be publicly releasing this letter. I'm sure he won't. I'm sure he won't. So I'm going to help him now. If the Treasurer of Australia, the former Treasurer of Australia, does not understand the difference between net debt and gross debt, no wonder the Labor Party just doesn't get it. Just doesn't get it. They're incompetent in government and they're incompetent in opposition.